Wgcl-Tv, Wgcl-Tv, Virtual Channel 46 UHF Digital Channel 19, is a CBS-affiliated television station licensed to Atlanta, Georgia, United States. Owned by locally based Gray Television as its flagship station, it is part of a duopoly with independent station WPCH-TV Channel 17. Both stations share studios on 14th Street Northwest in Atlanta's Atlantic Station District, while WGCL-TV transmitter is located in the city's Woodland Hills section. WGCL-TV is the largest CBS-affiliated station by market size that is not owned and operated by the network, with KU in Houston being the second largest and WUSA in Washington, D.C. being the third largest, both owned by Tegna, owner of Atlanta's rival NBC affiliate WGCL-TV Channel 11. History. Early history. As an independent station, Christian Broadcasting Network ownership. Channel 46 first went on the air on June 6, 1971 as WGCL-TV, standing for Heaven and Earth, originally owned by the Continental Broadcasting Network arm of evangelist Pat Robertson's Christian Broadcasting Network. The station originally broadcast for 6 hours each day and offered a low-budget lineup consisting of 1 to 2 hours of general entertainment programs, mixed with religious programming, the latter of which also constituted the entire Sunday schedule. In 1972, the station expanded to an 8-hour-a-day schedule, with an additional 2 hours of entertainment shows daily, mainly programs that higher-rated stations and Ted Turner's WTCG Channel 17, later WTBS, and now sister station WPCH-TV passed on. By 1976, the station had expanded to a 20-hour daily schedule, airing secular syndicated shows and religious programming, including twice-daily airings of the 700 Club. In the fall of 1977, the station changed its call letters to Wgcl-Tv, standing for Atlanta in Christ X. While it began offering more secular programming around this time, its programming policies were considerably more conservative than the other two major Atlanta independents, WTCG/WTBS and WGCL Channel 36. Because of Robertson's beliefs, it did not air any programming that would offend the sensibilities of its mostly fundamentalist and Pentecostal audiences. This policy would also guide programming choices for CBN during the 1980s and 1990s. Tribune ownership. Chicago-based Tribune Broadcasting acquired Channel 46 in late 1983, after which its call letters were changed once again on March 15, 1984, this time to WGNX. The new call sign reflected a connection with Tribune's Chicago flagship station, WGN-TV, whose own call sign refers to the slogan of the Chicago. Airings of the 700 Club on the station were reduced to once per day before the show was dropped altogether until Channel 46 acquired the local rights to the program again in 2007. Under Tribune ownership, the newly rechristened WGNX significantly upgraded its programming, picking up more racier programs than those allowed to air on the station under CBN ownership. The station formed a news department on January 16, 1989, airing a 10 p.m. newscast on weeknights, alongside the Tribune-distributed syndicated newscast Independent Network News. On November 2, 1993, the Warner Bros. Television division of Time Warner and the Tribune Company announced the formation of the WB Television Network. Through its part ownership of the network, Tribune announced that the company's 7 independent stations would become charter affiliates of the new network. Among those stations was WGNX, which was slated to join the WB upon that network's launch in January 1995. Concurring with the WB planned launch, Chris Kraft Industries and its programming partner in the venture, Paramount/Viacom, which acquired partial ownership of the network in 1996, had announced plans to launch the United Paramount Network (UPN). That network's choice for its Atlanta affiliate was less clear. WTBS was automatically not an option, as UPN programming would have encountered scheduling conflicts with its sports programming as well as because of its national superstation status, while Wettel was already aligned with the Fox network and owned by its broadcasting subsidiary, Fox Television. As a CBS station, the station's plans to join the WB were suddenly altered on May 23, 1994, when New World Communications signed a long-term agreement to affiliate its 9 CBS, ABC, or NBC-affiliated television stations with Fox, which sought to strengthen its affiliate portfolio after the National Football League (NFL) accepted the network's $1. Fox parent News Corporation also acquired a 20% equity interest in New World. At the time, Fox's owned and operated and affiliate stations were mostly UHF outlets that had limited to no prior history as major network affiliates, among them its existing Atlanta outlet Wettel. One of the stations involved in the agreement was Atlanta's Wgcl-Tv Channel 5, which had been affiliated with CBS since it signed on in March 1949. It was slated to switch to Fox along with 4 of its existing CBS-affiliated sister stations: WGTV in Milwaukee, WJBK-TV in Detroit, WJW-TV in Cleveland, and WTVT in Tampa, and 4 additional stations: CBS affiliate Cases TV in Phoenix, ABC affiliates WBRC-TV in Birmingham. Needing to find a new affiliate in what had become the nation's 9th largest media market, CBS approached all of Atlanta's major stations, including WGNX. However, none of them were interested at first. CBS first approached Wgcl-Tv, however. Its then owner Gannett Broadcasting subsequently signed a long-term affiliation deal renewing its contract with Wgcl and its sister NBC affiliates in Jacksonville, Minneapolis-St. Paul, and Phoenix. This deal would result in a major affiliation switch in Denver the following year, where CUSA affiliated with NBC as a result of a complex trade agreement with Westinghouse Broadcasting that saw KCNC-TV become a CBS-owned and operated station. WSB-TV Channel 2 was later eliminated as an option as its Atlanta-based owner, Cox Enterprises, would reach a new long-term agreement with ABC to retain its affiliation with that network. Wettel was eventually eliminated as QWest Broadcasting, a joint venture between music producer Quincy Jones, former NFL defensive end Willie Davis, television producer Don Cornelius, television host Geraldo Rivera, and Tribune announced in November that it would purchase Wettel from Fox television stations as part of a 2-station, 167. Almost out of desperation, on September 26, CBS made a deal to buy WView for $46 million. However, this was only a contingency, since CBS preferred to move its programming to a higher-profile station. It continued to negotiate with Tribune Broadcasting to reach a deal to affiliate with WGNX, which was especially attractive for the network since Channel 46 was the only non-Big Three station in the Atlanta market that had a functioning news department. That November, Tribune relented and signed a deal with CBS to convert WGNX into the network's new Atlanta affiliate. As a consequence of the WGNX deal, CBS reached an agreement to sell WView to Viacom from Broadcasting Corp. of Georgia for $27 million, in a deal that saw it sell CBS affiliate Case Law in Shreveport, Louisiana to Ellis Communications, owned by Atlanta-based businessman Bert Ellis, to comply with FCC ownership rules. In coincidence, WGNX officially became a CBS affiliate on December 11, 1994, when the network's programming lineup moved to the station as Wgcl-Tv took over the Fox affiliation, the first CBS network program to air on the station as a full-time affiliate was CBS News Sunday morning at 9:00 a.m. Eastern Time that morning. The affiliation switch was originally slated to occur on November 27, but was delayed 2 weeks in order to allow Fox, New World, and CBS to iron out the final details. It also began branding itself as CBS 46. These references were mostly verbal, as the station continued to be identified as Channel 46 in on-air promotional graphics. Wgcl, whose sale to QWest Broadcasting would not be finalized until December 1995, formally assumed the WB affiliation when that network launched on January 11, 1995, even though it was now a Big Three affiliate. During its first year with CBS, WGNX's lineup of syndicated shows that aired outside of local newscasts and network programs consisting mainly of off-networks sitcoms held over from its existence as an independent, such as Doogie Howser, MD, The Cosby Show, Star Trek, The Next Generation. The move to CBS left WGNX with a large number of syndicated cartoons, drama series, and sitcoms it no longer had time to air. Much of the aforementioned syndicated series that WGNX was forced to divest to accommodate CBS network-dominated programming lineup were acquired by WVU, which had become a UPN affiliate. Over time, Channel 46's schedule began to incorporate more syndicated talk and reality shows, and also began to significantly increase its reliance on local newscasts. With the switch from WGA to WGNX, CBS lost significant viewership in the northern portion of the Atlanta market. Despite its 5 million watt analog signal, WGNX did not penetrate nearly as far into this area as WGA did because of the relatively mountainous terrain that is found in that part of northern Georgia. Much of this region was among the few areas in the United States where cable had yet to gain significant penetration. CBS did not return over the air to this area until Toccoa's WNEG-TV Channel 32, now WGTA, joined CBS the following August. Although it was located in the Greenville/Spartanburg/Asheville market, WNEG served as the de facto CBS affiliate for the far northern portion of the Atlanta market, as well as the Greenville/Spartanburg/Asheville market's western fringes, until that station's sale to the Univer. By this time, increased cable and satellite availability improved Channel 46's footprint in the area. Tribune began to manage the station in tandem with Wgcl in 1996 under a local marketing agreement. Meredith ownership. On August 23, 1998, Tribune Broadcasting announced it would sell WGNX to the Des Moines-based Meredith Corporation for $370 million as a three-way exchange deal in which Tribune would concurrently acquire Fox affiliate KCPQ in Tacoma, Washington from Kelly Broadcasting, which was in the process of exiting from television. The sale to Meredith, ironically, cleared a potential ownership conflict that allowed Tribune to buy Wgcl outright in November 1999 as part of its $95 million buyout of a 67% interest of its partners in then Wgcl owner QWest Broadcasting. Around the same time, WGNX changed its branding to CBS Atlanta. The station changed its call sign to Wgcl-Tv on July 4, 2000 to reflect its new slogan, "We're Georgia's Clear TV," along with a soft news concept called Clear News. After 2 years, WGCL rebranded as CBS Atlanta again, before re-adopting the CBS 46 moniker only several months later. On June 20, 2007, WGCL's website underwent a redesign because of a partnership between Meredith and Internet Broadcasting, following the successful testing of the websites of 5 of its sister stations, which had joined the Internet Broadcasting platform the year before. WGCL's website was the 6th Meredith station website to switch from being run by World Now to Internet Broadcasting. Meredith's contract with IB expired in June 2011, with the Meredith station sites becoming operated by World Now again. WGCL and Fox-affiliated sister station WHNS in Greenville, South Carolina, were the first Meredith-owned stations to relaunch with the new World Now operated sites on June 6, 2011. In March 2009, Meredith announced that WGCL would begin handling the master control operations of both WHNS and Nashville's WSMV-TV. The new master control hub began operations in the fall of 2009. 3 other Meredith-owned stations, KCTV in Kansas City, WFSB in Hartford, New Haven, and WNIM-TV in Bay City, Michigan were later added to the WGCL hub in 2010. Meredith operates a similar hub at KFO-TV in Phoenix to handle KVVU-TV in Las Vegas and KPTV in Portland, Oregon. On March 12, 2011, WGCL-TV, as well as WSB-TV, became the first stations in the Atlanta area to begin offering mobile DTV broadcasts. On January 18, 2011, Meredith Corporation entered into a local marketing agreement with the Turner Broadcasting System owner of WPCH-TV that would result in WPCH vacating its studios on Techwood Drive and on. Production of the station's 45 Atlanta Braves broadcasts was also transferred from Turner Sports to Fox Sports South as a result. The LMA with Meredith ended Turner Broadcasting's yearly sponsorship of Piedmont Park's Screen on the Green in 2011. Ironically, while WPCH is the junior partner in the arrangement, the station formerly known as WTCG until 1979 and WTBS from 1979 to 2007 was the stronger of the two stations until the late 1980s. On September 8, 2015, Media General announced it would acquire Meredith and take the name Meredith Media General. The deal would have brought WGCL under common ownership with NBC affiliate Wgcl-Tv in Savannah, ABC affiliate WJBF in Augusta, and fellow CBS affiliate WRBL in Columbus. However, on January 27, 2016, Nexstar Broadcasting Group announced that it had reached an agreement. On February 20, 2017, Meredith announced that it would purchase WPCH-TV outright from Turner Broadcasting for $70 million in an effort to potentially avoid an FCC review of the proposed acquisition of Time Warner, the parent company of Turner Broadcasting, by AT&T. The sale was approved by the FCC on April 17, 2017, and was finalized on April 21, forming a duopoly between WGCL-TV and WPCH-TV. Sale to Gray Television. On May 3, 2021, locally based Gray Television announced its intent to purchase the Meredith local media division, including WGCL and WPCH, for $2.07 billion. The sale was completed on December 1. As a result, WGCL became Gray's flagship property and largest station by market size. WGCL and WPCH also gained sister stations in nearby markets, including fellow CBS affiliate WTalk in Savannah, CBS/NBC affiliates WRDW-TV, and WACT-CD in Augusta, NBC/ABC affiliate Walbin Albany, ABC affiliate WTVM in Columbus. Gray now owns stations in every Georgia TV market except for Macon and the Georgia portions of the Chattanooga and Jacksonville markets. WGCL and WPCH are also the second and third locally owned stations in the Atlanta market, joining WSB-TV, which is owned by Cox Media Group, also based in Atlanta. Programming. Syndicated programming on WGCL includes The 700 Club, The Dr. Oz Show, and The Big Bang Theory, among others. The station also carries select Atlanta Falcons games via the NFL on CBS, normally Sunday afternoon games when they are hosting an AFC team, but since 2014, any games that have the Falcons playing another NFC team can air on WGCL-TV through the Cross-Flex broadcast rules and Georgia Bulldogs football through the network's SC. WGCL was the home for Falcons preseason games in 2012 and 2013. The team's preseason games moved to WUPA in 2014. WGCL-TV was also the local broadcaster of Super Bowl LI, held at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Although WGCL and WPCH-TV are now sister stations, occasionally, as time permits, CW-owned and operated station WUPA may air CBS network programs whenever WGCL is unable to in the event of extended breaking news or severe weather coverage, or locally scheduled special event programming. One such example being news operation. WGCL-TV presently broadcasts 35 hours of locally produced newscasts each week, with 6 hours each weekday, 3 hours on Saturdays and 2 hours on Sundays. In addition, the station also produces the sports highlight program Sports Saturday/Sunday, which airs weekends at 11:30 p.m., following the late newscast. The station usually trails in local news ratings, behind WSB Wago and WZIA. Notable current on-air staff: Rick Fulbaum, anchor; Sean Gables, anchor. Notable former on-air staff: Amanda Davis, anchor 2015-2017, passed away on December 27, 2017. John Doyle, weathercaster 1997-2005. Tony Harris, anchor 2003-2004, was on air at Al Jazeera. Dagmar Midcap, weather anchor/reporter 2007-2010, now at KNSD-TV/San Diego. Tony Neal, traffic reporter 2004. Thomas Roberts, anchor 2018-2019. Chow Nguyen, general assignment reporter 2000-2000. Jane Roblot, anchor 1999-2003, now reporter/substitute anchor at WIF/Greenville, South Carolina. Brandon Rudat, anchor 2010-2013, now anchor at KTVK and KFO TV/Phoenix, Arizona, 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 Arizona. Ben Swan, anchor and reporter 2015-2018. Technical information. Subchannels. Channels. The station's digital signal is multiplexed to analog to digital conversion. WGCL-TV shut down its analog signal over UHF channel 46 on June 12, 2009, as part of the federally mandated transition from analog to digital television. The station's digital signal remained on its pre-transition UHF channel 19, using SIP to display WGCL-TV virtual channel as 46 on digital television receivers. Although the DTV Delay Act extended the mandatory shutdown of analog television until June 12, WGCL-TV applied to the FCC to allow it to shut down the analog signal on the original deadline of February 17. However, the station did not appear on the FCC list of such stations, which was released on February 11. WAC Digital Channel 57 and WGTV Digital Channel 8 were the other local stations on this list. The station applied to be an analog nightlight station, ending its regular programming on June 12 as required by law, but continuing to broadcast information regarding the digital transition for an additional 2 weeks until June 26. After this, Wgcl may be allowed to increase its analog low-power signal on adjacent channel 45, as it was forced from channel 55 by Media FLO, and has been operating on special temporary authority at very low power to protect adjacent channel WGCL from signal interference. WSB-TV 39 2X may be also allowed to begin transmitting a co-channel digital fill-in translator from south of Gainesville. Both are pending FCC approval of their applications, and WSB also filed for an STA to begin as soon as possible after WGCL ended analog transmissions. WGCL-TV has multiplexed additional digital subchannels on its over-the-air transmitter during the INCA Division I men's basketball tournament period during select days and time periods in March. This is done in order to broadcast several basketball games in progress simultaneously carried by CBS Sports. The subchannels, which can number as many as 3, have a typical video resolution of 480 at 4th. In March 2009, only one subchannel 46.2, labeled WGCL-DT2, was used. Since then, no subchannels have been needed because the additional games in progress are now broadcast on TVS TNT and True TV because of a deal between CBS, the Inca, and Turner Broadcasting. On March 20, 2015, Meredith announced the eventual addition of Grit, a network mainly airing Western and action programming, to Channel 46.3. 3 days later, NBC-owned television stations and Meredith announced the addition of their classic network Cozy TV to WGCL, which eventually began to air on WGCL-DT2.